Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Golfing with PG. Today we have part two of our Tampa Bay Golf and Country Club event where we do a 3v3 scramble. We have the blue team versus the red team. Malcolm starts it off with us. He pulls it a little bit left of the green side. I'm up next. Hit a pretty nice shot. Ends up being a little bit chunky and short of the green, just to the front side of it. I end up looking like Chunk from the Goonies. And then last up for the blue team, we have Kurt, who ends up putting it right onto the green to the front left side, where we will end up using his ball for our second shot. First up for the red team is Nick, who ends up hitting a very nice shot, just a little bit short to the front hand side of the green as well. Next up for the red team, we have Vaco, who hits a beautiful shot, but ends up just fading too much for him and ends up on the right-hand side of the green off in the rough. And then lastly, we have Ray, who comes up and hits a nice little fade on his and ends up putting it backside of the green, which they will end up using his shot. Nick is first to putt for the red team. Ends up just missing the hole here. Next up for the red team, we have Vaco putting. He gives it a pretty good run here, but ends up just on the short side again. Lastly, we have Chris coming up to putt. He also gives it a pretty good ride up at the cup, only one to miss it on the pro side, leaves it just a little bit long. We have Malcolm started up for our team. He gives it a pretty good first run, just a little bit too hard off the right-hand side of it. Next up, we have Kurt, who also gives it a real good run at it, but once again, just misses off the right-hand side of the cup. And lastly, I give it my best run at it, but end up just missing it slightly to the left-hand side of the cup.
Almost made it.
From there, both teams are close enough, so we just go good, tap them in, and go on to the next hole. So we finish up the second hole of our 6-hole match, tied again, going into the third hole.